Another myth is that marriage will fix things. How often, listen, y'all.
Lord, have mercy. Fix what?
So I'll give a prime example. There's a couple that has been in toxicity for a long time. Then they make up. And when they make up in that moment, because the guy, whatever he did was so drastic, or whatever she did was so drastic, it was a bunch of toxicity. What I'm going to do now is get down on one knee and I'm going to marry you.
And this is going to make it better.
Because I need this big moment. I need this big moment because the moment that we had was so awful. I really need this big moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to marry me. And now on the flip side, it's just not men asking women to marry them. I done seen the girls now get down on one knee and ask the man. The devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. That's a whole conversation we can have later. But with that being said, a lot of times people think that whatever they experienced in the relationship while they were dating, while they were courting, that once they get married, that things are going to get better, because they have this idea of when I walk down the aisle and he sees me, when we walk down the aisle and we make this vow or this covenant before
in front of
God,
all these people.
in front of people and before God, it's going to make something shift inside of him. And now what he wasn't doing while we were dating, now as my husband, now that he's calling me his wife, it's going to change things. Marriage magnifies things. Hear me. We say marriage is for the mature. Also at this other M, marriage magnifies things. Whatever was going on while you were dating.
Lord, have mercy.
It is a spirit, because I just said in another episode that when you're doing life with somebody, 95% of the time, it's like routine. It can seem mundane. It can seem boring. So what happens is the spirit of familiarity comes in. So now we have said I do. We've had the big wedding. We've had the reception. We've taken the pictures. We've gotten on Instagram and Facebook and posted it. Now we are 6 months in. I didn't already forgot about the wedding now.
Yeah.
It's instant come because it's happened so fast. And now I'm thinking that you're about to be this different person. No, ma'am. No, sir. What you see is what you get. Now, listen, there is the phase where you can grow and you can become. But if they were not growing and becoming while you were dating, why do you think they are going to grow and become when you're married? You've got to, your dating phase is for you to be doing your research, for you to be understanding and collecting data, getting to know them, seeing are they growing in life? Are they growing in their ambitions? Are they growing in their career? Are they growing in their spiritual walk? What are the ways that they're growing? So if I see you growing relationally before I become your wife, then it's kind of normal for me to have the expectation for me to know that you're going to become. But often we think that slapping a ring on it or doing a beautiful reception, that marriage is going to change. That is a lie.
Can I tell you what I'm hearing?
What you hearing?
I'm hearing this. Immaturity thinks that you can fix a problem by unconsciously starting a problem.
So true.
Immaturity thinks that it can fix a problem by unconsciously starting a problem. They don't even know they starting another problem.
It's another problem.
Right? We never addressed the first problem because we didn't have conflict resolution tools to know how to address it and to know how to eliminate it, to kick it up out of our union.
Yeah.
Right? So we feel like since I can't address it, now I'm obligated to start it, because I think if I can make them say they love me at a deeper level, they'll never do this again.
Right.
But at the same time, if you making them say I love you at a deeper level by saying I do, that means that what you allowed them to do the first time when you didn't address it, you just allowed it to start continuing going from this season to the next season to the next season, simply because you immature and you think that starting a problem, you think that what did I say?
You said fixing a problem.
Fixing a problem is unconsciously starting another problem.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like, what makes you think for 1 second that if you don't fix the regular problem, that when you start another one, it's gonna make it better?
Listen, he not talking at y'all. He talking to me right now, because I'm trying to tell you, I can testify, Pastor James.
Yeah.
I got married early in my 20s to a habitual cheater. He cheated throughout college. It was just trifling. And then
before y'all got married?
Yeah, before we got married.
Okay,
we were
so
in
you
college.
never fixed the problem?
No, we ain't fixed the problem. Okay. No, but let me tell you what happened.
Mm-hmm.
in my immaturity, that's the other thing. Y'all got to be real with yourselves. Can you tell yourself that you're immature? I mean, can you do that? Because I was really immature, and there's still areas that I'm still growing in, even as of today. But he was he cheated nonstop, and so when we got married, what was mixed in there, thinking that we were gonna fix the problem by starting another problem, it was also me stepping into the thing of becoming the prize, and now magnifying that he chose me over choosing the other women. And so that was another major. I was so dumb, y'all. I was so stupid. And so when I think about it,
my God,
it was also, it's so many myths wrapped up in there that marriage was going to fix it, and that marriage also makes you the chosen one or the prize.
Yeah, like you won. Like
I won.
Yeah, for sure.
I have now put marriage in a category as though it's a game where a prize gets won. Now I know the scripture, he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. I understand that. So in many conversations it's talking about the prize, but when you make marriage be the thing that makes you feel like I got chosen over all of the other women and now I'm the prize, really what happened was I was really making him the prize because he chose me. And so in that moment, I was like, here's the trophy. We're together now. Ha, ha, ha. Not realizing that I was entering into something that now was major. What I could have broke off before, now we had.
You made it permanent.
Yeah. Well, thank God for deliverance. But not only had I, in that moment when we got together where I could have walked away, now we had a house together, joint accounts together.
Sure.
We had
you made it even stronger.
So now it's the matter of undoing, and I allowed a situation to that just ended terribly. And it was because in that moment I was thinking that marriage could fix things. I really got to ask the woman or the man that is there, what makes you want to even marry someone or to say I do to someone when the relationship has been toxic over a long period of time and you've never seen peace over a period of time?
Yeah, for sure.
That is so odd to me that we have been dating for 3 years. From out of those 3 years, we have been a mess for like 2.5 of them. If you've been in more toxicity for longer than you've actually been in peace, why would you even want to even make something become a permanent arrangement where now you're standing before God. You're also standing where you are now getting this written down in the court's documents.
Yeah.
Why do you want to do that? So I have learned that's another myth, that marriage does not fix anything. It magnifies things.
Yeah, for sure.